This stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and without any difficulties. But be on your guard as the wind can lead to bordures. You'll have to be on your guard and not get caught out, because this is the sort of stage where you can lose a lot of time on the general classification. Beware of the wind. Have a good stage.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Finishes in the Rhone Valley are often the reserve of sprinters, and again this year, everything suggests that they will fight it out for the stage win. However, the win cannot be discounted, and it might put a damper on the smooth mechanics of the sprint trains.
Guys, if there's wind in the final stretch, it will make the race a lot harder. Even those not aiming for a sprint could move up to the front. You'll have to be alert. Have a good stage.
The riders have just set out and already there's an attack.
He's asked his teammates to manage the time gap. He no doubt wants to take the win in the sprint.
He's a pure ruler who relies on his power to tip the scales. Anyway, he doesn't have much choice given his qualities as a sprinter. Excellent rouleur, the Frenchman Rémi Cavagna is not scared to go on a solo attack. Indeed, his most notable victories came after long solo raids. A good ruler with not too bad a punch. He should still try to get away before the finish because he's not so fast in a sprint. The first difficulty of the day is classified as second category. The riders will share 5, 3, 2 and 1 point towards the polka dot jersey. Labelled as puncher, he does very well in the mountains and has a good turn of speed. He's a lead-out man, but if his sprinter has an off day, he'll look after number 1.
2 kilometers from the top.
Allez plus vite.
You were first over the top of the climb. That's good.
Allez, allez.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
The next climb is classified as third category. There will be 2 and 1 point available towards the polka dot jersey.
You are 2 kilometers from the top.
The breakaway is losing ground.
Allez les gars, courage.
Bak, yükselmiyorsun. Seç.
The next difficulty is also classified as third category. The first two to the top score 2 and 1 point towards the polka dot jersey.
C'est bien.
You seem to be the best puncher in the group. You should be able to move to the front.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up.
The race leaders are into the feed zone.
Your breakaway companions look like they want to up the pace.
Allez les gars, allez, go, go, go. Allez, on y va.
You're the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway.
The intermediate sprint is approaching. Remember that only the first 3 score any points for the cycling jersey classification, and that the first rider pockets 10 points as well as the time bonus.
The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end.
Looks like the breakaway still has some gas left. It's still able to widen the gap.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
Vas-y, continue, continue.
just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
The red pennant. The sprint is on. Today's victory is for a sprinter.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standing.
Tops the Fuel Club. He's amongst the leading riders this year. We can say.
Well done, lads. You rode a very good stage today. Finishing in the top 5, even though the stage didn't suit us, is extremely satisfying. We take the polka dot jersey. Great work, guys. Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. It'll be a very demanding day for everyone. Several mountain passes and a summit finish await you. This is a key stage for the general classification. You will have to be there on the final climb if we are to do well. It'll be difficult to keep up the pace of the best. I think that we'd better anticipate the attacks of the leaders and attack from far out. Good luck, guys!
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The final climb towards Charus will allow candidates for the yellow jersey to cross swords in a head-to-head between climbers. However, some riders may already have been cast aside after the Col de Palaki, where some initial pruning could take place.
Okay, but give me time to move up a bit. I'm not well placed.
The mountains don't scare him. He's already trying to escape.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. Understood. I'll stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens. Placing his teammates early on at the head of the peloton. There's no doubt that he's ticked this stage in his objectives. coming up to the intermediate sprint. Keep your eyes open. Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. The tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap.
He's a puncher who's moving up the rankings. With an ever-increasing presence among the top 5 on stages and on the hilly classics, it wouldn't be surprising to see the Belgian Maxime van Gils win one of the major Ardennes classics. Winner of the stage on Paris-Nice after a nail-biting finish, Mathieu Bougordeau is now a rider to be closely watched at the end of a race. Previous holder of the world hour record, it's not surprising to see that Victor Campenaerts' list of achievements is almost exclusively made up of individual time trials.
His team is setting the pace behind. He's no doubt got his eye on this stage. You'll have to speed up in front. You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents.
He's an excellent puncher who also knows how to climb in the mountains. On the other hand, it's better for him that he finishes alone because his capabilities as a sprinter really are limited. Good puncher and tireless attacker, Tim Wellens is a rider who never throws in the towel. He's able to come up trumps on the flat, on short climbs or on mountain passes. But if he's one of two rises at the finish, it's best not to count on him.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standing.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
He's a very good climber, but he prefers to ride at a steady pace. Acceleration is not really his forte, just like his skills going downhill, which are pretty poor. He's a dynamic climber-puncher. Watch out for his accelerations. Here's a climber we find at the front of the race in the person of Max Poole.
He's got his teammates riding because he's a danger to the overall standing.
A very good puncher. He can try to get the upper hand on short climbs, but he can also afford to wait for the sprint, given his not inconsiderable speed.
He takes the virtual lead of the overall standing.
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
Okay, I'll consume a feed. Okay, but I won't be very effective because I'm full out.
The leaders will be hitting the lower percent slopes.
I'll take it easy on the relay. I'll take it easy on the relay.
Acceleration at the front of the peloton. No falling asleep. At 3 kilometers from the finish, there are still several potential stage winners.
Oha.
Another 2 kilometers for the lead rider. Victory is within his grasp.
Oha.
The front man will soon be under the red pennant. He should manage a win.
This stage, he tops the... He's among... He will climb onto the podium.
We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. The least that can be said is, you didn't prove me wrong. We lose the polka dot jersey. It's a stage to be forgotten. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. It'll be a very demanding day for everyone. Several mountain passes and a summit.
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. We've got a new mountain stage on the menu of this Dauphiné, and there won't be a cagey start today. From the outset, the riders will be put to the test with the Col de Cézy. They will follow that up with the Côte d'Arrache, the Col de la Hama, and the final climb to the Samoin ski resort. A fine day that lies ahead for the featherweights of the peloton.
Interesting.
He could be labelled as a puncher, but is also good in the mountains. However, his top speeds can be described as lethargic. A good climber, Guillaume Martin Guyonnet always rises to the occasion when the going gets tough.
All right? Nothing broken? Watch out. You'll be less agile for a few stages, so be careful on the bends.
Collective fall. It may create gaps. racing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap.
A good climber, the Latvian Tom Squinch is a rider to be watched on mountainous routes. The lead group is coming to the feed zone.
Money.
Allez les gars, courage. Allez les gars. On continue comme ça. Allez les gars. Allez les gars. On y va, on y va. Allez, 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 plus vite. Allez, allez. Allez, allez, fonce, fonce, fonce. Vas-y, continue, continue.
More comfortable on the irregular terrain, the French rider Alex Baudin won his first stage race in 2024 with the Tour du Limousin. He's a complete rider with no real weaknesses. He climbs, rides and sprints not too bad. Since his general classification success on the 2021 Tour de l'Avenir, the Norwegian rider Tobias Halland Johannessen has made steady progress. After numerous honourable mentions and a few victories, we can expect to see him regularly raise his arms. He does well on short climbs, but he can't really rely on his sprint qualities to hope for a win. The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey. Barely 2 kilometres left for the group at the front. There's a good chance it will come down to a sprint.
He's in.
We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. The least that can be said is you didn't prove me wrong. It's the final stage, guys. It's a day in the mountains. The finish isn't decided at the top of the climb, but the route is challenging, and it's an important day for the general classification. We don't have what it takes to play a prominent role. If we want to make a showing, we'll have to join the early breakaway. Good luck, guys!
Hello and welcome to all. To conclude this Critérium du Dauphiné, the riders must face one final test in the mountains. The climbs may be short today, but they do represent the last chance for an attempt to turn the general classification on its head.
Guys, even if there are no all-category mountain passes today, you shouldn't underestimate this stage. And you certainly shouldn't get isolated during the transitions across level ground. Have a good race.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Placing his teammates early on at the head of the peloton. There's no doubt that he's ticked this stage in his objectives.
A teammate of great value, Rudy Molar is also a puncher capable of playing a leading role on stages over uneven terrain.
You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. Keep an eye on him. He's the best climber in the breakaway. Here's the positions over the last climb. It's the polka dot jersey who took the last climb. He's widening the gap in the climber standings.
More comfortable on irregular terrain, the French rider Alex Baudin won his first stage race in 2024 with the Tour du Limousin. The gap with the yellow jerseys melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
Watch out for him in the mountains. He may be young, but he's already proved that he can compete with the best. He's a dynamic climber puncher. Watch out for his accelerations. He's a promising young climber, but who still has plenty of weak points on the flat and in the sprint. He's a good climber puncher over any kind of obstacle. The first riders have reached the town of Bonneville. The riders will follow a loop that takes in the Côte de Mont-Saxonnet. They will then head on towards the climax of the stage with the Col des Fleuries and Glières Plateau sequence of climbs. Able to win from among early breakaways, but also able to fight it out with the favourites in the Flanders Classics, Anthony Turgis should be closely watched by his fellow riders. A good sprinter, he doesn't have too much trouble with short climbs either. Here's the feed zone for the men at the front. It's time to pick up something to eat for the end of the stage.
Allez plus vite.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
A final ascent has now begun for the front of the race. Another 7 kilometres of climbing before finishing with 3 kilometres of level road to reach the Glières Plateau. A good climber, Guillaume Martin Guyonnet always rises to the occasion when the going gets tough.
I'll relay.
The yellow jersey is attacking. We've got to go, now!
Allez, plus vite, plus vite.
Points for the polka dot jersey will not be allocated at the summit, but at the finishing line, located 3 kilometres further on. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race. Only 5 kilometres left for the man in front. The yellow jersey has just joined up with the lead group.
Allez, on lâche rien.
Allez les gars, courage. Allez, allez, allez.
Allez, 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 allez. Plus vite. Ouais. Allez, allez. On est avec toi, oui, oui. Plus vite. Continuez comme ça. On continue comme ça, les gars. Allez, allez les gars. Oh, le logo.
Another 3 kilometres for the stage leader, and it's now dead flat for him.
go, go. Allez, on y va. Bravo, les gars. Allez, les gars, courage. Bravo, les gars. Oui, allez, allez-y, foncez.
Ladies and gentlemen, applaud him loudly.
Here is the winner of the final stage of this Critérium du Dauphiné.
Congratulations to him. He really was the strongest. He fully deserves this prestige amongst the leading riders this year. Here is the yellow jersey of this Dauphiné. It's a moment that he should not forget and which marks his career. Come on, let's applaud him once more. He tops the standings and will receive the trophy. He's amongst the...
We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. The least that can be said is you didn't prove me wrong.
Oh, it's in the good. But